Yo, like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. I got a live video scheduled for 10 a.m. If I don't make it, I don't make it. But it's 2 a.m. right now. I don't sleep that long, man. Maybe 3 or 4 hours, and I'm right back to the to what I have to do. Um, hey, good day today. Missed on a couple of shots though, but some of the ones that I missed on that I threw them in parlays. But as far man. Team total under for Detroit, 21 to 30 for Cleveland. I mean, assists for Holiday and uh what's my boy name? Fred Van Vliet. I mean, it was a nice spot. It was a nice spot. So uh, you know, let's get right to it, man. What I do here, is for the books, prize picks, and same game parlays and things like that. Probably won't be going through a lot of that tonight. I'm just gonna breeze through some plays that I like. And if I say it's official, then that means that's a play that I'm really, really throwing in. The rest of them probably, 9 times out of 10 gonna be leans, but good plays, but leans. All right. So first game on the docket, man. Phoenix Suns at Dallas, man. It's bad blood in this one here. Uh, even minus Durant, it's always bad blood between these two teams. The Luca and um Devin Booker saga continues. However, couldn't talk you off the assist prop for Chris Paul. It's all contingent on if you want to get there or not. All right. Points. LeBron. I mean, I'm talking about LeBron. 23 and a half points for Kevin Durant. Give me the over there. I was taking the 22 and a half on Prize Picks, but it's they took him down for some reason. They probably not gonna put him. Too much money came in. Probably they're probably not gonna put him up until the prop goes to about 24 and a half. Maybe it might get there, maybe it won't. But they probably got too much money coming in on it. You could get it at 22 and a half on DraftKings, but I don't know what the number is. Let's see. 22 and a half at minus 140 on DraftKings. Okay, so there you have that. There's going to be a ton of plays that I like. I just can't go through them all. Okay. DeAndre Ayton is questionable for this one, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that news. Okay. Um. Uh, Interesting. 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 I'm gonna keep it moving because it's a lot. Okay. If I go live, I'll have some cooked up for same game parlays and stuff. But let's just let me keep it moving. All right. Because a lot of rambling is gonna make this video long. Indiana Pacers at Chicago Bulls, 226 and a half over under in this spot. I think this is the final matchup between these two teams, and it's a lot to like here. I mean, Indiana's giving up to the shooting guard. That's none other than uh, uh, um, Zach Levine. Zach Levine, he did murder these guys. They end up losing that game, though. There was no DeRozan. DeRozan didn't play that game. But hey, it is what it is. The last two times these two teams played, Halliburton hasn't played. He played one game versus Halliburton played one game versus this team, and he did have 11 assists. All right, so we'll have to see what the injury news is like for Halliburton. For right now, though, the Chicago Bulls, they're playing some great defense. They're playing some phenomenal defense. So their defensive rating is pretty much up, especially the last 5 to 10 games. So they've been looking really really good defensively. I couldn't talk you off a lot of things here. I was looking at the assist prop for DeMar DeRozan. It's juiced up at minus 146. It'll probably be up there till about it'll be 5.5 maybe. It might get there, but I couldn't talk you off this number here. Three ball for Zach Levine. I couldn't talk you off that number right there either. None of it's an official play though. I ain't even gonna lie. Uh, Golden State Warriors at Los Angeles Lakers. Here we got an over under 235 in this spot. Um, this Golden State Warriors team is not like not as good on the road as they are at home. All right, but for me, with Curry coming back, it's still going to be Golden State Warriors or nothing for me against this Los Angeles Lakers team, who will be out without LeBron and D'Angelo Russell. So, it is what it is with that situation. Props here. I couldn't talk you off any props, to tell you the truth. I'll be looking at Kevon Looney's rebounds. He's not on the books right now. Assist prop for Draymond Green sitting at 6.5. I like it on PrizePicks. You could probably get a push there, sitting at 6. Okay, so I couldn't talk you off of that right there. Um, and damn, where's so they got Kevin Durant assists up there, but they don't have his fucking. They took his points down. I'm still looking for his points, man. Dang, I should have threw him up there when I had a chance. Okay. Should have sprinkled on it because the number was too good. I mean, 22 and a half. It's minutes going up, you know. But yeah, none of the rest of the numbers, I couldn't talk you off of it, man. I couldn't talk you off anything else from this game, to tell you the truth. So I'm just gonna keep it moving, okay? Where's the assist prop? It's strong lean towards the over for Draymond Green here. I couldn't even talk you off his player combos, which is rebounds and assists, and that's sitting at 13 and a half. So I got some love for that too, getting that at plus money. All right. Um, let's keep it moving. Charlotte Hornets at Brooklyn Nets. A ton to like about this game. It's probably my favorite game for same game parlays here. One thing about this, I like to bet a lot of threes, but sometimes you got to bet. You got to put some raw points in there. And I don't like to coincide my points and threes, like take somebody for 20 points and three threes. I don't like to do that. It's going to be one or the other for me. All right. So that's a little advice that I use that I go by. All right. But I couldn't talk you off anything here. Points wise here, Kelly Oubre, I like his points or threes, either or. Couldn't talk you off neither one of them. Same thing for Terry Rozier and Cam Johnson. Okay, points and or threes. I mean, it should be a lot to like about this game. Okay, Cam Johnson, here's a guy that you could probably take him up to about five threes. At least four or five threes. If you're feeling like you want to run a 3-point ladder. So I couldn't talk you off of that. But let me remove these selections. What I do have locked in here is a 2-3 parlay here, was with two threes for uh, uh, Oubre, two threes for Terry Rozier, two threes for Cam Johnson. I got it at a minus 101. It's at a minus 108 now. If you want to get there, you can get there, be my guest. But I like the three ball for all those guys. You know what I'm saying? Are they all going to hit it? Probably not, but I like the three ball for all those guys. Official play for me is going to be, here's another guy that they prize picks took down here. All right. But official play, I'm going over 6.5 assists for Spencer Dinwiddie. I think he's hit this number six out of his last, four of his last five games or something like that. Couldn't talk you off um, the 5.5 assists for on Terry Rozier. Okay, it's a lot to like about this game. Between these two guys here, both of these guys have the potential to get to their rebound prop. Mark Williams and Nick Claxton. If I had to take one, it would be Mark Williams. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Blocks. You can look at the blocks prop for somebody like Nick Claxton. His blocks is probably sitting at 2.5. Couldn't talk over that. No, in no time. Any, I couldn't talk over that. Talk off of that any way, shape, form, or fashion. So where's his blocks? Where's they don't have him up right now on DraftKings. That's interesting. That's very interesting. All right, let's keep it moving so we don't run out so much time. Um, Portland Trailblazers at Orlando Magic 228 over under in the spot. I looked over a lot of props here. I looked over the Damian Lillards. I looked over the Markel Fultz points and rebounds, PRAs, and things like that. So it's a lot of stuff that's in play. Eubanks rebounds and stuff like that. Even Wendell Carter points and rebounds and stuff. But I'm gonna settle for the rebound prop for Wendell Carter sitting at 8.5. I think he's hit this number in about 4 or 5 games straight. I haven't really looked at it. You guys know that's my guy here. And then the numbers back it up, especially as of late. I mean, uh, Portland has been giving up points to the center all game long, all season long. Last 7 games, though, they've been, the rebounding hasn't been that good. Okay, so they've been giving up the fourth most rebounds to the center position. This is a good number here. I mean, I couldn't talk you off the double double for um, Wendell Carter either. So that should be in play at plus 125. It's about time he hit the three, man. He hit two threes last game at a plus 146 for me. Now you get two threes for him at a plus 172. Wonder if he's still going to be hot, man. Y'all know I'm going to sprinkle something on it. You know, y'all know I'm going to sprinkle something on it. Win, lose, or draw, you know I'm going to sprinkle something on it. So you get two threes for him at a plus 175, okay? 172, all right? Wendell Carter's rebounds are in play. One of my favorite plays. There's a lot more plays. I'm just not talking about them all. Utah Jazz at Oklahoma City Thunder here, 237 over under in the spot. And man, they'll be without marketing. Kids should be coming back today. Jordan Clarkson, and I mean it is what it is. Um, as far as the side on this one, it's probably going to be Oklahoma City Thunder. Nothing for me. I don't know if they're going to be on any type of minutes limit or anything like that for Gildas Alexander, but it is what it is. There's a lot of stuff in play here as far as like rebound for Kessler, double double for Kessler, things like that. Fancy score for Kessler, all types of things that are in play. Uh, Interesting thing. I have some interest in Kelly Olynyk numbers as well. I just don't know. I just don't want to. I mean, I just don't know exactly where I want to go with this. I ain't even gonna lie. Tell you the truth, I'm so undecided on a lot of these props. Jordan Clarkson don't his he was out because of a thumb. I don't know if he's going to be playing limited. This Utah Jazz team, they are taking. This is a great matchup for Shai Gillis Alexander. If Jordan Clarkson doesn't see Illusions Dort, then it's a pretty good matchup for him too. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Walker Kessler double double is in play. Even Giddy's double double is in play. San Antonio Spurs and Houston Rockets. This is a back to back for both teams. We'll see who's in and out on this one. Somebody might sit. Other than that, we don't have lines out for this one. That's another tankathon. I don't want to, I don't want to go there. Milwaukee Bucks and Washington. This is a back-to-back for these two teams here. There might be some guys sitting for the Milwaukee Bucks, so we'll have to just wait and see what the news is going to look like. I'll refresh Twitter real fast just to see if we have anything out news-wise. Um, Anything new? Nothing new right now, so I'll keep it moving. All right. If Drew Holiday plays, I like his assist prop. It's gonna be probably gonna be an official play for me, no matter what. All right. New York Knicks at Boston Celtics, 227.5 over under in this spot. Definitely another 3-point parlay that I did here. And it came out with no, you know what? No, I didn't. I didn't lock this in. I'm sorry. But two threes for Jaylen Brown, two threes for Jason Tatum. And you could get to Jalen Brunson two threes if you want, or Julius Randle two threes if you want to. You could get that all three of those at a minus 126 right now. That ain't too much bad. You can sprinkle in 1-3 for Horford and just sit back and watch these guys toss them up. You know what I'm saying? Because I do have interest in the two threes for Horford. Robert Williams is doubtful in this spot here. So you know, that bodes well with guys like for guys like Mitchell Robinson. His rebound prop is sitting at a 9.5. Uh, just I couldn't talk you off of it. Horford is a savvy veteran. He's going to be somebody that's going to be able to step out. Uh, uh, you know, bring Mitchell Robinson out the paint, things like that. Jason Tatum, his rebound probably sitting at 10.5. That's pretty crazy there, but he's been getting, he's been rebounding the ball pretty well. Point prop here for Al Horford is sitting at 8.5. I can see instances where he gets there. So for me, it's going to be 8.5 points over, or it's probably going to be the two threes. One or the other for Al Horford. Al Horford has been hitting the three pretty at a pretty nice clip lately. You can see his two threes is juiced up really high at minus 172 if you want to take the over. The rest of these guys, they self-explanatory. You don't need me to talk about those guys, your Randalls and all of that. You don't need me to talk about that. Memphis Grizzlies at Los Angeles Clippers here. Now, this is a game here that you gotta have to, John Morant is out. The shooter, he's out. Um, Steven Adams, man, he's been, he's close to being back. Zubac is questionable for this game. Norman Powell is out. Brandon Clark is out for the season. Dylan Brooks out there throwing temper tantrums. He got suspended for a technical, so he's out. So it's a messy situation. I'm looking at I'm looking at I'm looking at Tyus Jones. Uh, here's a guy. When he comes out on the books, here's a guy who could you could fill it up. You know what I'm saying? You don't need me to talk about the rest of these kids. The rest of these guys, he's just not on the book right now. Here's a guy. He could, he could pass with the best of them, and he'll step out. He'll hit the three and things like that. He should have a nice amount of usage. Without all those guys in the lineup. So he's somebody that I'm looking at right now. You don't need me to talk about, just Kawhi Leonard's and all of this shit here. You can get to those guys if you want. You guys already know that. Those guys are chalky. You guys know the drill with that. But here's somebody that's, going to fly on the radar tomorrow. I just want you guys to be prepared for him, all right? Because, this assist prop probably going to come out at 6.5, maybe 7.5. And I'll have some interest in this threes too. All right. So with that being said, guys, peace, man. I'm out.